Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie. We're in my sewing room, and it's time for another Friday Sews. A little bit of life, a little bit of sewing, and I have so much to tell, and then I have secrets. Actually, I have a number of secrets, so I'm going to have to tiptoe because I'm a blabbermouth, and I tell secrets. You can't trust me. I can't trust myself. So let's just start with stuff I can tell you. Made myself some notes. I can't read off my dry erase board list because my granddaughter drew me a beautiful picture. And she explained the whole thing to me as she was drawing it. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to erase it. I'll take a picture of it and save it because I need that. I need that. But for today, here's my list right here in a notebook. Okay, let's start with sewing. What do you think? I have things I've made that I cannot tell you. And so lots and nothing to show. I'm working on a collab we're going to announce very soon. And oh, turned out really cute. So I'm really excited to share that. And so coming soon. I don't want to jump the gun on that. And let's see what else. I'm finalizing my hanky tee. So I have a new, oops, kicked the can. I have a new pattern coming out in my Etsy store. I'm very excited. The process is going so much smoother than my hoodie hugs, which took me a year to produce. So all that work is now being duplicated out. So this is my latest hanky tee. My chair rolls. It's a rolling chair. Whoever told me about the rollerblade wheels, you should get them because you won't have all those strings, but it also makes my chair roll around. I get a little core workout whenever I'm in here. This is not finished. I've been showing my hanky tees for like a week or two, and so it's just not hemmed. Oh, don't you love this fabric? I got it at Joann's this week, and it was on half off sale. It's a double brush poly. I just love this. So cute. And I'm definitely going to be calling this pattern a beginner because it's really easy. Maybe a little bit of an advanced beginner, not brand new beginner, because it does have a neck binding and arms, sleeves. So it's not like your very first project. Should probably be a pillowcase, pair of jammy pants. That's where we all started, right? But this is super easy. And being so, it's very fast. And I know I talk about the apple body shape all the time, but this t-shirt would look great on everybody, all the body types. It's just super cute and fun. Got the handkerchief hem. So anyways, here's where I am in the process. This is my printed pattern from my guy. I don't know how to grade a pattern for all the sizes, so I pay somebody to do that. And so I have to sell quite a few patterns before I even break even, you guys. And then this is the print at home version, which I went through a lot of back and forth with him on my hoodie hugs to get this down. Things that I didn't see in patterns that I pay for and buy. Like, for example, I want my little diamond in the corners so it's easy to line up. I also want the layers so you have to only print one size, and there's no color. So it's black and white. And all things that, I worked on. So that's where I'm at. My pattern is ready to go. I'm working on instructions now. I just can't wait to get it out there. If you haven't seen my Etsy store, I'll put a link in the description box. Okay, I don't need that. I need this. So I have two projects on my mind that I really want to start next, and I'm feeling the pull to them. This is McCalls 7969. Now I made this, and I made the long one, and it was just very matronly, and you all let me know, and you were right, and so I cut it off. And it's not a shape I'm used to. Like, I don't usually wear the big flowy stuff because I feel like it makes me look big as a house. But I love this dress, and I pull for it. I wear it. It looks super cute with the jean jacket. It looks cute by itself. It's just cute, and I can't tell if it's because I love the fabric or if I love this dress. Only one way to find out. I'm making it again. I have a couple of pieces that I want to try. There you are. One of the things that fabric had going for it was very slinky, so it really draped well. I mean, it just draped right straight down. And I'm not sure that this will do that, but if it does, this is what I want to make it out of next. I showed this in my fabric haul. If you didn't see that, take a look. It's my last video before this one. So I'm going to put this out of the line. See, there's my line right there. I can see it. So we'll just get this stuff out of the way. I think this is next. I want to hack it. I can't remember what I already did to change it. Did I take out some of the bulk? I don't know. But weaving on. The hack that I want to do is to get for sure a piece of elastic in this. It's Empire, so I don't want to say waistband, but I want to put elastic there. And I did that as an afterthought last time. So this time I want to do it as a part of my instructions. So sometimes when I change a pattern, I'll write myself some instructions and put them in a little book. And I have several of these, so I can find, you know, my notes on what I made. And it's not this book, but I'll write this down and remind myself the changes I made. I am looking forward to this dress. I really feel like it's going to be flattering, and with no sleeves, it'll be cute with a cardigan or like a jean jacket or something like that. And, you know, it could go from winter to spring to summer. So this is for knits, and I have, you know, I have quite a collection of knits. So we'll just see. I'm going to make the knee length. I think I'm going to make this knee length because I like this diagonal. So if you look at the back, the drawings, I'll put that up on the screen. You see that B has a diagonal, and I like that. So I really honestly would like to make every version of this. It depends on if it turns out. So I'm going to make view B, and hopefully in the next week or two. So stay tuned. Haven't picked out fabric for this, but I have plenty of knits in my stash to take a peek at. It'll probably be something that's not spring colors because I want to wear it now. And now it's not spring, even though I'm starting to feel like it could be spring soon. It's still, you know, there's still some snow on my deck. Okay, that's out of sight. Somebody asked me, and I'm going to answer, how do I keep my sewing room so tidy? Well, you guys, that's how I keep it tidy. I clean it up for these videos. But let me explain my sewing room to you. And, you know, maybe you can take some of the things that work for me and work for you, even though I'm doing them for a different purpose than you would be doing them. When I started my YouTube journey, I had no idea what my channel was going to be about. And it became mostly about my camper, which involved a lot of sewing. And I did make clothes before this room, but not as much as I do now. It's become an obsession. And now that I'm designing patterns, I'm having so much fun. I don't ever want to leave this room. But when I was mostly just doing videos about a little bit of everything, travel, camping, a little bit of beauty, I love, you know, make hair and makeup. So I did a little bit of that. And you can kind of run down my my videos and you can see all kinds of things. My biggest video views is how to cover camper cushions. And I think it's got like 200,000 views, which is a lot for me. But it's sewing and camping. So when I did that, I wanted to have a YouTube set. As a photographer and married to a photographer, the background is everything. So I watched some YouTube videos that I thought were really pretty, and I started writing down elements about their lighting, what were they doing, and I discovered a couple of things that I liked. One is they had good lighting, and two is they had a background, and the background was far away so that you could get something called the blur. And in photography, that just means that I'm in focus, hopefully, and what's behind me is blurry. Even though it's not super blurry, it's a little bit blurry, and that it gives it dimension. So I created a set. I'm going to put a picture of one of my previous videos from my previous set. And COVID hit. We all stayed home. You've heard the story. I redecorated this room, which was a home office, into a new sewing room. And I dismantled my set downstairs. I reorganized down there. Now it's a bedroom. So it's all changed. But this became my background. And so I designed my sewing room to be a YouTube studio set. Blows your mind, right? It's not just a sewing room. It's this It's this video backdrop. So I designed this corner to be the blur and to be the backdrop. And I had it in my mind. Hubby helped me create it, and I want it to always be there. So this room became two things, a sewing room and a YouTube studio. So what I do is I always reset this space that you see in this little box. What you see, I reset that after every project. And I'm not a clean, neat, reorganizing person. So it's just like a thing I have to do so that my next video, you won't be seeing me in a pile of stuff. And if you haven't seen my previous sewing room, you'll know how I really act, because it was just piled with stuff, always. So let me let you into my dirty little secret. What's behind the camera is not always reset. So I'm going to give you a little view of the truth behind the camera. Are you ready? Okay, this is pretty much what you see, and it's designed that way. You don't see here all the plugs and such. That I pull, that's my cutting board, and I put it on the table because it's cute. And I can't use my list today because my darling granddaughter drew me this beautiful picture. So, and then you can't see my closet, but that's okay. That's not bad. I do want to clean it out, but I can close those curtains and you can't see it at all. What you can't see is this is a clutter area where I've been throwing some scraps and I need to go through it. And then I have this chair. This is the chair I had before I bought this cute one, and I couldn't decide if I wanted to keep it or not, so it's going. And I don't know what I'm going to do without that area to throw things. So this area you can't see, got some extra lights. And then this corner becomes a huge junk pile. It's way worse than this sometimes. And then we're back to the view that does. So I just mainly always put this back to rights. So there you go. So I'm getting rid of this chair. It was like the chair I always sat in, but then I wanted this one for the set because it doesn't block anything. It's cute, and it ended up being more comfortable. So I prefer this chair. I never sit in that chair ever. It just doesn't, it's not comfortable. So it's going bye-bye. My son's taking it, and then that will make the room more complete and pretty, but it's going to take away my major clutter spot, which I set stuff in. I just set stuff there. So I don't know. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to be more purposeful. And my other clutter spot is the end of this table. Why there? Because you can't see it. That's why. And then I have a couple of bins for scraps that I don't know what I'm going to do now that I've discovered scrappy teas. Did you see that video? Oh my gosh. It's going to be hard for me to get rid of scraps now, and I was doing really good. So now you know it's not always neat in here, but I reset it. So what I would take away from that, if you weren't doing a YouTube channel and trying to keep a YouTube set going, is every time you do a project, just do a little reset. Put the scissors away, put your ironing station back to put your thread away, straighten up around your sewing machine, put all your clips and pins away. That reset after every project is kind of just, it only takes a minute, and you keep doing it and your space stays the way you want it. It's like there's a reset button. That's what I would take away from what I'm doing, and I love it. Honestly, that reset is just a nice feeling. It really is. So yes, I keep it clean, and no, I don't. It's like I'm a mix of both. I need to turn this off. And on the note of the sewing room, I'm going to tease you now. There is a big change coming to my sewing room. I'm dying to tell you, but I have a really fun video coming out on Sunday, and all will be revealed. So come back Sunday to find out what my big change is. I can't wait. I want to tell you right now, but no, I'm going to let you find out a more fun way. Some big change in my sewing room. So come back Sunday. Let's do personal, what I have planned, kid stuff. Like I'm picking them up today. Mama's got a hair appointment. One of my favorite things is that I'm close enough to just do those things. One of my YouTube people that I follow was just talking about this. If you have not seen Little Poet, she has the most beautiful channel. It's beautiful. It's not a sewing channel, it's a vlog. And I consider my channel to be a vlog because I like to talk about lots of things, life, whatever. She does that. And she's moving to be near her grandkids. And a lot of her steady viewers are telling her, you might regret that. You've got a life, you live in a great place, you got a beautiful home, but she wants to be near her grandkids. And I say go for it, because I get so much joy out of being local to my grandkids. Because when my granddaughters, who are in their 20s, when they were little, they were 8 hours away. And I love them and they love me. We are close, but it's not the same when they were growing up. I didn't see their soccer games. I didn't see their, I didn't get to see them on an everyday level, where it's just like, now I'm everyday grandma. With them, I was special occasion grandma. I came for special occasion. Now I'm everyday Grammy. So I can see them at all their sporting events. I can just go play with them. I just love it. So she is doing the right thing. If you watch this, Susan, do it. You won't regret it. Had to mention that. And by the way, her filming, her artistry, it is something to see. Okay. So my plans, kid stuff, house stuff. I'm doing a lot of house stuff. Maybe next Friday I'll show you some of the stuff I'm doing in my bedroom. I built a new dresser from IKEA. I put up some of my photographs on the walls. It's just really getting pretty in there. And I have a little table to set up today. I got to build it. I'm not good at building, but you just follow the instructions and it turns into something, hopefully. So house stuff, and now garden stuff. My little bulbs out here are starting to, shoots are coming up, but there's a lot of like debris from storms. So I'm going to rake it all out and make it all nice so it can just come up and be a wall of flowers right there. Can you see right there? I'm going to show you when they come up. Also, I want to get my camper ready for the season. It's just been raining. It's been covered up. It's time to open it. And I have a few repairs I want to do. So watch for new videos on the camper coming up. Should we bring back Trailer Tuesday? At least some of the time, maybe not every week, but I have some stuff to share. And I know I have some of you camping ladies. I'm not the only one. So I would love to hear your camping stories too. So that's kind of what I'm up to. What about you? What are you up to? Change of seasons coming, but it's way too soon to have spring fever. I know, but when you see those little shoots coming up and flowers are on the way, how can you not think about spring and then summer? So, I feel like I ran through that pretty fast. This should be a fast video, right? I want to know what you're up to. I love seeing you in the comments. I just want to say thank you for stopping by and watching my channel. I hope you come back Sunday to see my fun video for my big change that's coming. Have I teased you enough? It's only a couple days. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.